Hello, love. Welcome to Feeling Fridays here on the Libran Key. These are messages for the highest and the greatest good of the Empath Journey and the Empath Collective here on Mama Gaia, part of the Elsh Collective. Of course, empaths, light workers, starseeds, healers, awakened and awakening souls. Know that if this message has found you and or if you have found it, that there is something here for you. That is always the intention that I put into these messages. And if you are returning, family, thank you for being here. Sending you so much love wherever you are. And if this is the first time that you're coming across this message, a very warm and loving welcome to you. This is going to be a continuation of the Transmission Tuesdays message, where the energies of Pluto came through. I'm going to link that right here. If you have not seen that yet, or if that is somehow nudging you or pinging you, because it is connected to this particular message. In that Transmission Tuesdays message, what came through was a reference to the first big message that had come through with regard to this Pluto retrograde energy, and it was the Venusian consciousness with regard to ascension, okay, and the ascension process. Specifically, what we have coming through for this message today is the Venusian angels, or the angelic realm of the Venusians connected to Venus, coming in to give us a little bit more nurturance, a little bit more support. This really is going to be a soul support message coming off of the message that came through on Tuesday, okay? I am working with rhodonite and kunzite for this particular message. These beautiful pink self-love, self-compassion, self-care, nurturing, 222 on the counter as I say that. So much divine feminine energy in these crystals, and really wanting to bring that energy in as well. I'm also getting the energy here of Mother Mary. Mother Mary connected to the lineage of the rose, but also the Venusians as well. Her energy very just coming in really gently here to give us some support. So this is not going to be a very long message. They don't want it to be. They're literally showing me like a bed of clouds right now, and us sort of cocooning ourselves in this energy, feeling light but feeling supported at the same time. They're also bringing in the imagery of the Four of Swords from the Light Seers Tarot, where we see a woman who is mending her heart in a nest. She's resting. So there's a Four of Swords kind of energy here that wants to come through, especially with regard to soothing the mind, because they're showing me a lot of static energy when it comes to overactive minds, overthinking things. Analysis paralysis is another thing that they keep on bringing through, or going over decisions that you made, perhaps coming from an emotional place is how they're showing it to me, because they're showing me the Six of Cups now as well from that particular deck, where we have this sort of energy of nostalgia, right? Looking back at things, reminiscing about them, perhaps also doing that, because this is coming off of that Transmission Tuesdays message. And even before that, because we had a last Feeling Fridays message, we were talking about the wastelands or being in the void, and feeling very much in this kind of liminal space right now, this in between of I've made a decision, this is the decision, and now having to adjust. They're showing me like growing pains. They're showing me how difficult, how much exertion, how much energy it takes to bust out of a cocoon. Okay. Thank you for that. Yeah. They're showing me just how There are moments when we are going through transition. There are moments when we are going through upheavals or transformations, major transformations or changes in our lives, where it's uncomfortable and we begin to reminisce on the past because at least that was safe, at least that was familiar. That doesn't mean, though, that that is on your highest line trajectory, is what they're showing to me, your highest timeline trajectory, okay? So this is going to be sort of a supportive message with regard to navigating that. And they just want me to pop cards from the Healing Waters Oracle. And they also want me to remind you of water, the energy of purification from water, the energy of cleansing from water, the energy of soothing from water. They are showing me again, and I believe that this came through the last Feeling Fridays message. I'm going to also link that here. Let me just make another time. They're, I don't even remember the time now because it's off. Anyway. So they're showing me, in that message, one of the things that had come through was, I believe it was that one. They're saying it's fine because it applies all around. They were showing me the energy of water, of taking ritual baths, of taking showers, meditative showers, being close to water, the energy of the ocean, the sea, lakes, rivers, streams, hearing water. Really wanting to invoke what I'm hearing, divine feminine energy and codes through the water, okay? To support us on our journey. And essentially what they're showing me is that in those moments where we are feeling very, like the mind is on overload, we're getting into perhaps back into kind of thinking loops is how they're showing it to me, okay? Loops in our thinking. Those are the days, those are the moments, and if it's available to you right away and you can do it right away, great. If you want to do it at the end of the day, if you want to do it at the beginning of the day, before your day even starts, get into the shower, get close to the water, get into a bath, and do this meditatively. Focusing on the breathing and the sound of the water. Okay, they want me to stop there. So I'm just going to pop a few cards here from the Healing Waters Oracle as I cut the deck. The ripple effect. I don't think this card has ever appeared before in a reading like this. Part of something bigger. Details are taken care of. Yeah. This is going back to, I think it was in that last Feeling Fridays message where we had Sophia, the Divine Plan, come through the Rose Oracle deck. There's a bigger design here, is how they're showing it to me. But it's important to acknowledge that. It's important to acknowledge there is a ripple effect taking place here. This is all happening for something bigger, and that the details are being taken care of. I'm getting a lot of energy of our guides coming in to support us on that. During these ritual baths or showers and meditative, if you're by water, really connecting with your guides is important. Really opening those channels up. On call, healer, seer, priestess, priestex, priest, soul purpose. Okay. So you haven't gone through all of this for nothing. You haven't gone through all the trials for nothing. You haven't gone through all the difficulties, the challenges for nothing. You haven't had to make those hard decisions for nothing. This is an energy of the wounded healer. The fact that this is a very kind of, and when I say that, what I mean specifically, like I'm getting a lot of Chiron energy coming through for that. But this is not about being wounded or being a victim in any way. This is about that being your greatest strength, that being your greatest resource. Because I've heard you've been here before. I'm hearing that. You've been here before. You've been doing this for lifetimes is what I'm hearing. Ride the waves. Yeah. Life lessons and growth. You'll get through this. Call upon your guides. Be close to the water. This person is literally like in the water, riding the waves. You know, there's something about surfing, eh? The act of surfing, going with the flow, navigating the waves. You fall in, you get back up again, you know? Some days are going to be stiller than others. Some days are going to be more active than others. This is very divine feminine, right? Very divine feminine. This gentle force card, very much Mother Mary coming in here. Consistency, persistence, patience, and the long game. This is a big one. They're really emphasizing the long game here. This is very synchronistic. This long game coming up, because I've been seeing that popping up around me, even with friends, with loved ones, okay? It's interesting because what they're showing me and what they're telling me essentially right now is that the present moment, sometimes if we're losing sight of the presence in the present moment, right? Because when we are in an energy of thinking loops, when we're up in our head, when we're not fully present in the moment, and this involves being in the body and embodied and grounded. And this is why water as an element is also incredibly significant in that, because it's interesting how grounding energy, earth energy, water, going with the flow, are both divine feminine energies, but they're different aspects of the divine feminine, right? There's something here about the water calming the mind specifically, but also giving us the opportunity, because they're showing me salt in the water and salt connected to the earth and water and this interaction, and how that can be incredibly, it gets us in our body. It gets us a little bit more grounded, because salt can be grounding. It's also cleansing, and it's also purifying, and it's also protective, okay? Follow the stream. Yeah. Dedication, trust, future rivers and oceans. This goes back to this long game and ride the waves. They're basically reiterating the same message in different ways right now. And they're also asking each and every one of us, what phase are you in right now? Are you riding the waves? Are you being patient? Are you focusing on being consistent? They're also pointing to a practice that you have every day that's assisting you in this. They're actually showing me people visualizing the long game, continuously coming back to that, doing like a 10-minute visualization every day, 5 minutes even, or even in those moments they're showing me where you're beginning to doubt yourself. They're actually showing me a vision board. I'm seeing also like, so I'm seeing very like inspirational quotes, or like a goal kind of setting board, or a vision board. I'm even just seeing imagery of water is what they're showing to me, like photos, something where you are visualizing, but you're seeing it in front of you as well. And it's like, what's the word? Not a trigger. It's like a prompt. It's a prompt. So when you are getting into that sort of mode, bringing awareness to the fact that you're getting into that overthinking mode, or you're getting into feeling overwhelmed, feeling nostalgic about the past, thinking, you know, oh, maybe I should have done that instead. Okay. Having that board, having that visual as a prompt to help guide you even further. Are you in the follow the stream energy here? It's interesting because I'm hearing with this card, the secrets of the universe, seeing that again as a portal. Okay, this is also about like the golden breadcrumbs kind of thing, following the nudges, following the signs, trusting in yourself. Some of us are almost having a renewal of this coming back to really trusting ourselves, really trusting our intuition, following the stream, riding the waves in that way, okay? Look at that, on call again at the bottom of the deck. They want me to pop a few more, but they wanted me to look at this. You didn't go through all of this for nothing. That's what they keep on saying. I'm getting the energy again of Mother Mary coming in to hold us. I'm also getting the energy of like the water maidens. This is interesting. Okay. Okay. There is a realm, and I do not remember what video it is, but I'm going to make a note of the time here. 16. Okay. There is a realm, a Venusian realm. It's a healing realm. This had come through in a message a long time ago, but they're reminding me of it now. I just want to tap into this for a moment. They're actually showing me, yeah, look at that. They're also like, take a look at the bottom of the deck again. We've got another one with regard to trust. Not every card says trust on it here. Let it rain. Allowing what is, inevitability and trust. Yeah, okay, they want me to stop there with the cards. This is about allow what is. We're going back, we're overthinking, we're reminiscing on the past. It's done. That was an old timeline. That's how they're showing it to me. That was an old stream is how they're saying it to me. Okay. Now, some of you may be familiar with this, some of you may not, is what they're saying to me. But there is a Venusian healing realm, and it is essentially the healing waters connected to the Venusian realm, very much connected to this angelic realm as well. This is a realm that we can visit anytime we need to be held, is what they're showing me. And this is connected to the water maidens, okay? If you have a connection to that, if that resonates for you, this is a confirmation of that, okay? This is interesting. This could be something if you're interested in it. Yeah. They're directing me to do something in terms of guiding you through this realm, or doing a meditation where you are guided through this realm. If that resonates for you, if you would like that, feel free to leave a comment down below, okay? And I can create something for that. Whether it's, yeah, they're showing me like whether it's video or it's something where it's like an MP3 form or something, right? And I don't know how, anyway, we'll figure it out is what they're showing me. It's like, we'll figure it out if that's something that is of interest to you, because they're showing me how healing this is. They're kind of they're showing me different, perhaps galactic or cosmic healing realms, or even temples and chambers is how they're showing it to me. This is one in particular very much connected to the energies of Venus and very much connected to the energies of water and the divine feminine. Okay? So accessing that realm, or even being asked to be shown that realm, again, they're saying if this is something that connects with you, if you feel this through the portal of your heart is what they're showing me, then that is something that could be of support and assistance for you. Okay? I'm going to leave it there. Thank you to these beautiful Venusian energies, this Venusian realm coming in to give us support during this time. I thank you for being here, for spending your time, your energy with us, sharing that energy with us in this space and through this portal. And I'm sending you so much love wherever you are, in love and liberation, always.